You are live.
Yeah, I know that. It said the
I certainly
broadcast is live.
feel live. So,
I think
yeah.
I am.
Hi. Apparently, we're live.
Okay.
Today's been a nightmare. It's great. Actually, it's not that bad. It's actually been very good. It's been very busy, which is better than the alternative right now. So, yes, it's good. A bunch of you have been asking tech questions too, which is awesome. In fact, so much so that I didn't even have time to write them all down. So, yeah. Sorry, Jacob. I haven't
What was
got
my
all
tech
of them in
question?
there.
Oh,
Huh?
I was going to say, what did I ask?
No, I just mean I haven't got them all written in the notes for today. So, first of all, let's start with this. So, well, welcome. I've said that one. We're answering your tech questions again, and I've been answering your tech questions left, right, and center. So that's been good. That's been great fun, which is great. And these answers are 100% free of charge. Actually, even if you message me, I've been giving you answers 100% for free anyway. It's really just if you want me or want us to get hands-on with something for you, then we've got to charge for it. But up
Yeah.
until then, ask
Which
us
I,
anything you want about tech.
which I hope to think people would understand why.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Anyway, but yes, look, see, tech happy hour. So make sure you've got your drinks. Today I have iced tea again, but I got peach this time, not mango.
I swear I'm not sponsored. I should be, though.
I think I actually prefer the mango.
The peach was always a bit sweeter.
I think the
I was a
mango was
peach guy.
actually stronger. So
Uh,
yeah, that's interesting. So yeah. Anyway, if you're watching, you can tell us what you're drinking. Comments below, whatever you want. Our drinks are non-alcoholic because obviously, technically, we're working. I don't drink anyway. Jacob does.
I do.
That's up to you. But yeah, if you're drinking, please drink responsibly, just so we don't get in trouble for that. While I remember though, if you have tech questions, and remember, there is no such thing as a dumb question, you can get in touch with us and ask by any of our contact details or on any of our social media profiles, which you can find at www.thedotmill.com/contact. Should be fairly easy. You can phone, text message, you can jump on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. I think they're all the platforms we're on. I think that covers everything. I have mentioned that, you can send them in by snail mail or carrier pigeon if you really want to. There's no guarantee you'll get your pigeon back, though, because in Chinese culture, that's a delicacy. So I promise nothing. But anyway,
The
what's
the thing
this?
I just sent you is
Oh, yeah.
from last week's conversation.
Yep.
David sent me that before. I only just had a chance to look at it.
i7 7700K owners when a $120 AM CPU outperforms their $400 CPUs. That's SpongeBob, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Internally screaming.
Yes. Yep.
But I
That's
found
pretty
out
much where we're at.
the other
Huh?
day that mine's as good as a 8700K. It only beats me in single core performance.
8700,
Which
so
is
8th gen i7, so that's not bad
mm,
considering the price difference between the two.
yeah,
That's actually really good.
yeah. But again, it was kind of obvious that it beat me single core applications.
Yeah. So yes. So before we continue, just to reiterate, these tech happy hour live streams are at 5 p.m. every weekday, so Monday to Friday, and we're doing that for the rest of the month of May. After May, we'll move it to a weekly time slot, so we'll just do
Yeah,
it
we'll
once a
pick a
week,
day.
only once. But while we're on the subject of live streams, if you want to see us or see me on another live stream, I will be on another live stream on Wednesday at about lunchtime, so about 12 o'clock, I think it is. I am going live with the Brisbane Small Business Group on Facebook. So they have a Brisbane Small Business directory where you can list your business and find other businesses if you need help with something in particular, or looking for someone to do some work for you in a particular area. But that group, if you run a small business and have a small business, that will probably be very beneficial to you, especially if you're in Brisbane, seeing as it's the Brisbane Small Business Group. There are over 9,000 members in there, so yeah, there will be a lot of people that we are potentially talking to on that day.
I may have to watch this.
Yes, and we will be talking about the subject of what to do or what to do next if your laptop is stolen. So yes, that will be interesting. Anyway, so today's question, I'm actually going to go with one first, actually, that's not on this list. I'll just pull this
Oh
up
no,
over
just throw me
here.
under the bus. I'm scared now.
Why? Okay, well, actually, you will probably want to weigh in on this one. So, this one, I don't have in the thing. So, which chipset should I get for my new AMD build? X570 or B550? There we
Do
go.
we have what CPU he's planning on using?
It was going to be a 2600, but once the 4th gens come out, I'm guessing it may get bumped up to a 3600.
If he's
Are you going to
overclocking, B550.
the next iteration of the B450?
Oh, when's that
It's
coming
not
out?
out yet.
Oh, I was going to say, I might want
Any
one.
day now, I think. I don't know what the actual release date is. Let's find that out because that's probably important. Reviewers already have it, I think.
Yeah.
I believe, or at least have details of it. B550 release date June 16, 2020. There you go. So
So a
just
little
over a
while.
month. It's
Might
not
be
actually
time
that
to
far.
refresh my computer, I think.
I've noticed that some of the A320 motherboards have gone out of stock.
Yeah. If you're planning on gaming, I wouldn't get a A320.
You reckon?
Yeah. Like,
I'm okay with it. If you're not
yeah,
overclocking
for
at all.
budget.
Yeah, for budget gaming, I'm okay with A320.
How do
A320
they
any
go
day of the
with
week.
boosting though? Do they boost the same as a B450 or 550?
Factory boost, I believe
Yeah.
so. Yeah, they all do the factory boost.
I don't know. I just like the B450 because it's like an in between. Like that's what I have in mind.
Let's
And
have a look. A320 versus B450.
it's had a 2600 and now a 3600X. And I was able to overclock the 2600 fairly comfortably on here. I forget what I got it clocked to, but it was fairly good. This one doesn't like overclocking as much with the newer chip though. I can't
Yeah.
get it stable.
As far as I can see, we're pretty much down to it's mostly just overclocking. The one thing I have noticed though between A320 and B450 motherboards, those RAM slots.
Yeah, four to
A320s only
two.
ever seem to have 2, whereas B450s sometimes have 2, sometimes have 4.
Yeah, but yeah, unless he's planning on overclocking the snot out of it.
Yep.
I probably wouldn't bother with the X570.
Well, the other thing I was going to say too was that when you were asking what CPU he was using or
Yeah.
going to be using, I was going to say and make mention of the fact that B550 doesn't support anything prior to 3rd gen.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's a
Yeah,
pretty big one. But that being
yeah,
said, X570 and B550 are both going to support 4th gen, but B550 is not going to support anything lower than 3rd gen. Wait, I think I said that already. I repeated
yeah.
myself. But
So
either
the
way,
X570 can do second, third, fourth,
yes.
whereas the B550 can only
I think
do
X570
third,
will do
fourth.
first as well, won't it? First, second, third, fourth, then.
Wasn't there an X470?
Yeah, there was. There was also an X370.
Oh, it might be able to do the first gen. That one I'm not too
Yeah.
sure about.
It might
But
not. I can't remember because I have a first gen, so I did look into it at one point.
but yeah, if he's not overclocking it, I probably wouldn't worry about the X570 unless.
Oh no, incompatible with the new X570. There you go. Okay, so X570 will do 2nd, 3rd, and 4th gen Ryzen chips.
Unless he can find an X570 that's roughly the same price as a B550, because a B550 is going to be the brand new.
X570s were expensive.
I thought there were a few reasonably priced ones at Umart.
I think the cheapest one was $399 when I looked yesterday.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Yeah, well, it
But I
depends.
mean,
Like if he's
compared to
planning on going a high-end B550,
if you compare though, B450 boards, like at the moment, a mid-range B450 board is probably only about
they're around to the $200 mark.
250-ish, I think.
Yeah.
I think the one that I had picked out for him was a B450 before all the reviews for the B550 came out, and I think we were looking at a board that was around 249 or 269 or something like that.
I'm just jumping on Umark quickly so I can see the prices.
Mm.
Yeah, so lower end B450s are around $108.
Yeah.
Um,
So they're going to be a lot cheaper, potentially.
it's about half the price. It appears the cheapest X570 is around the $400 mark.
Okay.
Ooh, don't look at that one. That one's $1,200. I don't want that.
A little bit out of budget, hey.
I don't want B450. I just want X570. Oh no, there you go. There's an X570 for $279. I don't think you like the brand.
What
Yeah,
brand
around
is it?
300 MSI.
Yeah, nah.
But like, if you can find an ASRock one, like they're currently out of stock, they're only $265.
For what? X570?
Yeah,
Where?
it's out of stock at UMART, but that's
Yeah,
how
hang
much
on.
it was.
ASRock X570.
Phantom Gaming. But even that,
That's an RX 570.
no,
No?
no.
Well, I found something different then. Oh no, there, 265. Sorry.
But
My
even
bad.
they
I'm
have
using something else.
like ASRock's not too bad because there's also one for $350 for an ASRock. If you don't
Interesting.
like Gigabyte or MSI.
They're out of stock at MSY. It's $269 at Computer Alliance, so an extra $4 pre-order, and only while stocks last.
But that's
Very
pretty cheap.
interesting.
That's really cheap for an X570.
Yeah, that is quite cheap.
But that's what I mean. So like, if you can find one that's maybe like $50 to $100 more than the B550, it might be worth it for like future mods.
Yeah.
Because the other thing is if at the moment he can only afford the 3600, and down the line he wants to overclock it to try to get as good as the 4th gen.
Yeah, he's
he has the 570.
Overclock it.
Oh
he's
no,
not
but
going
if
to
he
overclock
asks
it
you
at any
to,
point. Yeah, I'm probably not going to overclock it for him either. The use for this machine is going into audio production, so it's got to be stable as a rock. No hiccups, no nothing. Otherwise, lost project work and people aren't going to be happy. So
in that case, I'll probably just go for the B550.
I'd stick with the B550. I think B550 when it comes out is going to be good bang for buck. Talking about bang for buck too, I want to get my hands on a 3300X. I'm very interested to see what they do.
Lots by the sound of it. Nathan, don't go drinking at all in the first 15 minutes.
14 minutes. I've still got a minute to go. It's fine.
But yeah, if it's not gaming, there's no way I'd go for the X570. And if it's for business stuff, just the B550 or the B450. Because even if he finds a high-end B450, instead of the B550,
they may get dirt cheap too, like when the B550 comes out.
Well, they will, because they'll be trying to get rid of them.
Yeah, I may actually keep an eye on those.
Yeah. Hell, I might be able to sell mine to someone soon.
Let's talk.
But yeah, so that's my views on that. Like, unless you're overclocking, there's no point on getting an overclocking motherboard. But even in saying that, you can still overclock with the B450 and the B550, just not as aggressively as the 570s.
Yes.
So, yeah. What do we got next?
Let's see. Well, that probably really leads on into the next one, which is I've got a lot of people asking me about new computer stuff lately. So, what specs to look for when buying a new computer?
That's a very, very broad question.
It's a very, very open-ended question. But
Yeah.
basically, the thing that I advise most people is if it's a laptop, well, actually, in general, if you're just looking in general, look for an AMD Ryzen or an Intel Core series CPU. So none of the Celerons, none of the Pentiums. Yeah, those things. This is talking buying off-the-shelf computer.
Yeah.
So you're probably more likely, like if you're custom building a computer, hands down, we recommend AMD Ryzen any day of the week. So, yeah.
Unless you want the ultimate gaming.
Yeah, what? Oh, yeah, right. I see what you mean there. Yes, and have deep, deep pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah. But outside of that, then so that's your processor. For your storage, we recommend that you look for something with an SSD or solid state drive. I've covered this twice already, but basically SSDs block memory chips. The old hard drives are a mechanical type thing and moving parts and slow. So don't do that.
You don't want slow.
They do tend to be bigger in storage, though. Ideally, if you can get a computer with both of those, you're winning. So yeah, then you have storage and speed when you need it. So yes. That being said, you only need about 120 gig, maybe 240 gig for a boot drive if you've got an SSD and a hard drive, and then hard drives start at about 1 terabyte these days and go up from there. So yeah, it takes quite a while to fill a terabyte too, unless you're doing like heavy audio or video work. Actually, even audio takes a while. Heavy video work or heavy photo work, like heavy games, like this guy.
54 games for $55.
Did you get them? You got them.
No.
Yeah, okay. I was considering it and like going, I don't want to spend the money if I don't have to. And then I looked through the list and realized there's probably actually nothing that I would play on it. But
well,
look,
Tomb
let's
Raider,
get the link.
The benchmark, don't you?
Yeah, I looked at that. That's the one thing that I would use. The benchmark is in Shadow of the Tomb Raider. That's not in there.
There's lots
Where's
of cool
the
games
link?
there.
The link's got to be here somewhere.
It went to install all the games and it was like 300 something gigs. It's like
Wait, is that all?
Yeah,
that's not bad.
I think it was. It might have been closer to 4, but still, it's not that bad.
Where is the link for this? So I think we should actually make special mention of this.
Yeah, I reckon it's a great deal. Like, yeah, some of the games are pretty old, but
so I'm actually going to link to the article.
Yeah.
This is really off topic from what we were talking about, but we'll come back to that.
We can look at specs on all the different games. There's some games there that extremely old computers can play.
So there is the comment. So Square Enix sells 54 Steam games for 95% off, and all revenue goes to charities and food banks. That is a link to the article there in the comments below on both Facebook and YouTube. So yeah, the total, at least in Australian dollars, was like $55.47 or something like that.
Yeah, it was something.
It's insanely cheap for the amount of games that you're getting. Like I said, I'm probably not going to play any of those games, so I have chosen not to buy that for now. The one thing that we were, well, yeah, obviously both of us were thinking was we might be able to use the benchmark feature built into Tomb Raider. Unfortunately, the Tomb Raider with the benchmark is not on there, or at least the latest one anyway, which I guess makes sense, seeing as it is the latest. It is the latest one, isn't it? I don't keep track of games. I was going to say I play them, but I don't even do that. I install them for people? Let's go with that.
So it's the Shadow of the Tomb Raider that has it?
Yeah. Just check. I'm pretty sure it's not in there.
It's really hard. There's lots of
Tomb Raider
games in this thing. Tomb Raider 1, Tomb Raider 2, Tomb Raider 3, Adventures of Lara Croft, Tomb Raider The Last Revelation, Tomb Raider Chronicles, Tomb Raider The Angel of Darkness, Tomb Raider Anniversary, Tomb Raider Legend and Tomb Raider Underworld.
Here's a link to download the benchmark. Age. Okay, yeah. I was born on the 1st of August 1986. Sure.
Yeah,
why
there's
not?
a lot of games. Well, the thing is, the reason I got it is because of the Just Cause series. You've got all 3 Just Cause games.
I've never even heard of them. What are they about?
Open world kind of thing. But
So yeah, so Shadow of the Tomb Raider's not in there.
No. But yeah, with looking for specs, it also like Nathan said, so
the Tomb Raider collection bundle is usually, it's currently 50% off, but it's at 50% off, it's $286.28. So if you get most of those games in that other bundle, you're actually doing really, really, really well.
It tells you if you go to Steam, like if you follow that link.
Yeah, I did earlier, but I didn't look at what the price was to start.
At the bottom, it gives you what the price is, and it's ridiculous how much you're saving.
So the
It's
price
like it's $1,000 or something.
Whoa, it was $1,055.17, and you can buy all of that today for $55.57. I was 10 cents off.
But you know what I mean?
That's not bad, eh?
That's why I kind of did it, because there's lots of interesting games there, and that's a lot of, and for the fact it's going to a good cause.
Yeah. Okay, stop it. Stop it. I might. No, nah, stop it.
No, see, I feel like you'd probably get it if it was going to like a better cause. Like the fact
Not
that
really,
it's only
no,
America.
that is actually a very good cause.
But it's only going for America and Europe,
it doesn't
not
matter.
Australia.
There's
Like
still people. There's still
stayed
people who
here.
need to be fed. So it doesn't matter. It's still a good cause, regardless of what country they're in. But yeah,
Not a lot of money.
I posted a thing on Saturday saying that I'm like a redacted version of my Amazon order, because I'm ordering stuff for us to get gear up our production stuff here, and I cringed at spending that. So yeah.
You didn't get LEDs already, did you?
No, not yet.
I was gonna say that.
I
need some pretty stuff for my room.
No. Apparently we have 0 viewers right at this second, so I can say what I ordered and no one will hear it. No, I won't. It's fine. It's probably fine. I think people watch this stuff back later, as far as I've heard.
But how am I meant to know what you ordered?
Or at least some of it. Oh, I'll tell you tomorrow.
But yeah, so with the specs as well,
or like after this. Yeah, let's go back to that. So back to subject.
So we had the CPU.
Yep.
Storage.
SSD. The next thing I was going to say was RAM. Like RAM, minimum of 8 gigabytes, preferably 16. Although that being said, most home or office users probably aren't using more than 8 gigabytes anyway. So it's probably not all that bad.
Gaming these days, it's minimum 16.
Yeah, gaming, if you're gaming,
minimum 16.
If you're doing content creation, if you're doing audio or video editing, probably 32. Yeah. And not gonna lie, I have 32 in mine, and I often exceed 16. So, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I need to upgrade mine.
You got 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. But are you maxing out 16 much?
If I were to do anything more than just play a single game, yes.
Yeah.
Because playing a game, I see 12 gig.
Okay.
And I don't know what my buffer limit is. Wait, am I the one viewer?
I don't know. Maybe. Do you have it open?
Maybe. Not fully open, it's just sitting on my Facebook.
All right, let's have a look at my RAM usage at the moment, just for the fun of it. Oh no, I'm fairly low at the moment. I'm using about 10 gig.
Yeah, I don't think I'm very high.
Firefox crashed before and closed all my tabs. It's fine. It's probably fine.
I'm using a whole 6 gig.
Is that all?
Yeah, but all I have open is 2 Windows tabs. like
Yeah,
two
that's
Chrome
not bad.
tabs. Well, 2 Chrome windows and 6 tabs. That's terrible. That's like a giga tab. What is this?
It's Chrome. We
It's
covered this last
unacceptable.
week, didn't we?
I don't know. Did we?
I'm pretty sure we did. We were
Might have
doing
been on one
RAM.
of the.
I don't know if you were in this one. Oh, I
I
was
was
talking
there
to
for
John Chapman
RAM.
about RAM usage for Chrome.
Oh.
But yeah, so okay, if you run Chrome, then triple your RAM. Okay, it's not that bad. What else were we going with? I think that's pretty much all the recommendations usually, because those recommendations pretty much apply to anything basic. So up from there, if you're doing, like I said, if you're gaming, then you're going to need a dedicated video card more often than not, unless you're playing your old school games, in which case they won't even bat an eyelid at that. Although I can confirm that a GeForce 71 GS does not run animations well in Chrome today.
I got one there on that comment that's confused the living bejeebus out of me.
What?
I found a copy of Need for Speed Underground 2
Yeah.
for the computer.
Yes.
I cannot run it on high settings.
Why?
I don't know. It just doesn't go over like 3% usage of my graphics card, and then it just starts lagging out.
What?
Yeah. My graphics card and CPU sit around like 2 and 3%
Do we want to
usage,
deal with this problem now?
and then it just dies. No, because it's an illegal copy, I believe. So I don't.
Ooh.
It's just something that I've had for a while.
Ooh.
But yeah, it just threw me for 6, and I couldn't figure out why. And I still can't figure out why. It just I got to have it on like basic resolution and very basic settings,
Wow.
or else it just chugs down to like 5 frames per second.
Yeah,
It just doesn't work. Yeah. It's great, man. Great. Good old school games.
Why can I not edit this thing? Hang on. Just adding to our show notes. Trying to add to our show notes. If I could edit it, that'd be great. I just realized that I had another topic that I wanted to talk about something that Mrs. Scrapyard Techie and I were talking about last night. And it actually became quite an interesting conversation. But it turns out I cannot edit our show notes. So I'll have to do that later.
Is it because I'm on it?
Oh, are you on it? Maybe.
Look, I haven't opened. I haven't got anything clicked. I'll close it. Evernote's closed now.
Okay.
So is it bad? One of my friends just sent me a link to some Brembos. I know he wants H6 brakes. Is it bad that I told him to buy me the Brembo brakes and I'll give him my brakes?
Do it. He won't.
No,
He's scared.
I already
That's
did
not a good deal.
Oh, it's a great deal.
But I mean, he won't. Yeah, it's a great deal for you. But anyway,
he wants the sleeper spec. Back to it. So
actually, I think I figured out why I can't.
The only other thing would be
I broke it. It's fine.
Realize that if you buy what's a fancy word for it, Nathan?
What's that?
Like HP and all that, they have the stuff that's only dedicated to them or whatever.
Proprietary stuff.
Yeah. You got to
buy
remember
proprietary stuff if you. Well, actually, they're fairly cheap. They represent good value for money. Like for example, I've tried to beat. Oh wait, hang on. We have a pending comment. Oh look, it's Stickman. Breaks off topic. I just got here, by the way. His ears must have been burning. But anyway, wait, was he the one you sent the thing about the brakes?
No.
Was it someone else? Okay, that's all right then. No, yeah, okay. Your advantage to your proprietary stuff is that often it's a lot smaller. So your small form factor computers. Hang on. All right, so this is tiny. Look at that. Like this one's been gutted, but this was a small form factor computer compared to Mr. Budget Build back here, which is supposed to be going shortly, by the way. So that'll be cool. Yeah, look at the size comparison between the two. There's just like, that's your advantage, really.
We got another comment from
Oh,
Matthew
yeah.
saying proprietary stuff is cool till it breaks, and I agree with that.
Yes.
Like, it's awesome.
That's the problem. But see, from a business point of view, which is what these are aimed at, if you're buying one of these, they're usually the same. Well, actually, it depends. If you're buying them in bulk en masse, so if you're fitting out an office and buying a heap of these, go for it, because usually you only keep it for as long as the warranty lasts anyway. Like, if you buy it, then you buy a 3-year warranty with it, and at the end of 3 years, you get rid of it and get another one. The longest warranty you can get, I believe, is 5 years. So generally, places are replacing their computers every 3 to 5 years. Like, I'm talking big corporate setup type things. So they're good value for money. And then buying them secondhand too. Like, after that, your ex-government and ex-school computers, watch out for those, because some of them, if you're buying them from a big shop, are really expensive, and for maybe a couple of $100 more, you could actually get a custom built brand new computer. But yeah, sometimes if you shop around like eBay and other secondhand sellers, you can grab a bargain with some of those. Problem is, like we were talking about, proprietary parts. When something dies, it's dead, and you can't just go and buy standard parts to put in them, like your power supply, your motherboard. That's probably about it, actually, but they're fairly major components.
If you look at stuff like really cool stuff like the Corsair One, pretty much everything in that thing is
the Corsair
proprietary.
One thing.
Yeah, the tower.
Yep. Yeah.
Which Jay's 2 cents found out the hard way when he started playing with it.
Of course he did. I actually really like the look of those things, though. Hey,
dude, they are cool, and just how they work.
No pun intended.
Having the one fan that just sucks everything up through the top is just awesome.
Yeah. Anyway, what was our topic for this?
That's specs.
Specs. Okay, I think we're pretty much done with that, but I want to move on to the next one, and this one I was just asked about before this, which is why gaming laptops aren't the best idea.
They don't hold their value very well.
Well, yeah, one, that. Two, they're under a lot of load if you're actually playing games on them, because they actually get very, 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 very hot, generally speaking. So, yeah, that's a thing. I don't know where else to go with that one.
Why gaming top? They're not the best because they get hot. If you're using it for gaming, the battery lasts less than like an hour normally. They just chew through battery power.
Yep.
Because they normally have like 2 modes. So when you're not gaming, it's in like a power saving kind of mode. But as soon as you turn it on to gaming, all your fans crank up. Your CPU normally gets a bit of a boost, and just everything just drains like no tomorrow. Like Matthew said, limited upgradability on laptops, which is true.
Yep.
And the other thing is
more too.
They also don't have the same stuff as a full PC. So
your
CPUs tend to be different. Yeah.
Your video cards are slower. It's because they're designed to be smaller, run less hot, even though they're still stinking hot. And
even if they have the same name, so like even if you have a 2080 or something like that in the laptop, it's not as good as a full discrete 2080 because it's smaller, less clock, all that kind of stuff. Yes, it's fun to have whilst you're going around and stuff. Like my mate's in the army, he's got a gaming laptop. Like if it's one of those things where you travel a lot, sure, as long as you can get to a power point to game, so you can have it charging whilst you game.
That's the other thing too. A lot of laptops will not run 100% full speed on battery power. They'll only do it when they're plugged into a power adapter. But look, all of this results in more wear and tear too. More heat cycles, more battery cycles. It's not a good time for a laptop to be gaming. The other thing too is that you'll probably pay, like, I made the point that you could probably pay half as much and get something twice as good. Don't actually quote me on that, because once you do the maths, it's probably not that. But, in
I
comparison
know
to
what you're saying.
you spend a lot less money for a lot more performance, and it's probably going to last a lot longer. And as Matthew said, you have your upgradability. So, yeah.
They do look cool, though. And on top of that, the fact that we don't get anywhere near, no good ones come to Australia or even America. Like, if you watch Linus Tech Tips, most of the really good gaming laptops he plays with, he has to snake through from China.
Yeah.
So,
Matthew said, they can be good if you're moving around locations and you are, say, mid-level user to get gaming laptop, so you don't need to upgrade laptops as often as you otherwise would. I think you find they die sooner, though. That's the trade-off.
But if you're using it for League of Legends, so like you said, mid-level user, so not high intense games.
Yeah.
Like, if you get a top of the range gaming laptop to play League of Legends and do basic work applications, it should last a few years. But the issue is if you were to spend that money on a tower, the tower's going to hold the value more than the laptop.
And because of upgradability too, you could keep the tower relevant for longer. Because I don't know if you've really looked into this much, but you can still use a 4th gen i7 or i5 today with a current model generation video card, and you're not going to feel the pain so much against a new computer, like a new CPU, because there isn't that big a difference at the moment. Pretty
much if you have to get it.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's good for, like Matthew said, if you're moving around a lot.
Yeah.
Getting a gaming one compared to a normal laptop.
That being said, though, I would probably recommend getting an external video card that'll work with your laptop versus an actual gaming laptop. Because then all the heat and processing is happening mostly in that external GPU box.
Yeah, and there's plenty of those around these days.
It's a full desktop card, so you probably get more performance than what's built into the laptop. You can still move it easily if you have to. I don't know. I haven't actually used one, but just on paper and in my head, that makes more sense. You might be
better off getting not a gaming one, but one of the top of the range, performance, processing computer laptops.
Yeah.
And then getting an external graphics card.
Yeah. By the way, if you're wanting to do performance-oriented stuff, do not buy an ultra-low voltage CPU or a laptop with an ultra-low voltage CPU.
You need something to pump power out.
Yeah, because there's mobile, but then a step further than mobile is your ultra-low voltage stuff, which is really, 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 really slow. And I can attest to this because I have one. Actually, I've had a couple, but I have one at the moment. And performance benchmark wise, it's outperformed by the Athlon 200 GE, even though it's an Intel Core i7-6600U. So, yeah, that's a thing.
Because it's also like the all-in-ones. They have laptop stuff and they're just trash.
Oh, yeah. An all-in-one desktop computer is pretty much a laptop internally.
And it's trash.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because my mom's got one. Yeah.
It's trash.
Wait. You want to say that again with my friend here?
Yes, that's even more trash. Oh, that makes me sick. Yeah, the lamp.
No, webcam.
Webcam? You have a webcam over there now?
Yeah, remember that it was on top of that monitor?
Oh.
I moved it on the wall. I apologize about your desk on the other side here.
Oh no, what did you do?
I don't actually know.
That's all right. Matthew says ARG node all in one.
Unless we're talking about water coolers, they're okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, hey, watch your mouth.
Did I actually drink this in the first 15 minutes? Because apparently it's all gone.
Mate, I still got a whole glass. I'm pumping.
It's all right. I can fix this.
So yes, my friend is buying the Brembos.
For him or for you?
for him. It's not very nice of
Oh.
him, but I'll forgive him. He gave me a free diff.
Now I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's cool.
What's the next one?
Good question. So the next one. Oh, you close? Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I was trying to edit them, which didn't work anyway. Oh, great! I've lost my show notes again because I'm totally, like I said, I'm totally organized today. I'm really not organized today. I only made the thumbnail for today like 2 minutes before we started.
Do you have any other questions you hadn't written down there? Because we're pretty much ended up the same as last week. As Friday, where we have 20 minutes to go, and our next subject is probably going to take a whole
more
hour.
than 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think that I do. I could talk. Actually, you know what?
Matthew replied, "Let me review the video so I can see if you drank it or if it was the office ghost."
What's wrong with the office ghost? I quite like him. Let's ask him. Did you drink my drink? He's not letting on.
I can't tell who's whiter, the ghost or me.
Yeah. I think it's the ghost. Anyway.
Yeah, so what was the next question?
No, I was going to talk about the experience of selling the budget build.
Oh, yeah?
Apparently I have someone coming to pick that up tonight, so let's talk about that. Ooh, let's get rid of this. I forgot that I grabbed that. There we go. Apologies to headphone users.
Yeah, thanks, Nathan.
It's all the way over there. The microphone's all the way up here. I didn't think it would be that loud.
Matthew said the ghost, but not by much. I'm assuming to who's whiter.
Yeah. So yes, this budget build is now ready to go. I actually will still have 3 people who want one. So look, I've done the maths on how much it owes me, which I'm not going to talk about on live stream. But if you want to hit me up, then we can talk about that. But yeah, I put it up for sale on Saturday night, just as I finished down here. Yes, that's right. I work Saturdays. Don't ask me why. It's crazy.
But why?
Yeah, I'm not actually sure myself. Actually, I find Saturdays a very good day to get stuff done because it's not a normal business day. So there's very little interruption usually. So yeah, it's kind of my catch-up day. So there we go. You can ask me why, and apparently I will answer. There you go. But yeah, I put it up for $690, and
with Windows.
Yeah, with Windows 10, because I actually have a genuine OEM Windows 10 license here.
Don't wave the tag in front of the camera.
Why not? The serial number's inside.
Okay, that's all right then.
These are just SKUs and stuff.
It's like you look. Oh no.
No, you can read it all. It doesn't matter. Because otherwise you could just pinch one of these off the shelves and go, oh yeah, and then put it in your computer and you're done. But yeah, I had this left over from a build that I did when the person actually didn't need the Windows license. So I don't put the Windows license on the machines until the person's here and paying for it, just in case I need to take it off. Because once it's on the machine, it's digitally assigned to the machine and really hard to get off again afterwards. So yeah. Oh, that's what I moved. I moved the docking station for the laptop. Anyway. What?
My mature mind going places, it's fine.
Yes. Anyway, so... Oh. Hang on a second. The buyer is asking something. Maybe he's not coming.
What a beautiful time to talk about it.
Yeah.
But the fact that it was mostly brand new parts makes your life so much easier as a seller, because there's not
only
as
the
much
motherboard and SSD was brand new.
Yeah, but the CPU was only...
Yeah, it was barely used.
Yeah. Like, it's all newer generation stuff. It's not like last generation CPU or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's all current, like up to date, up to spec kind of things.
Yeah. So I had it up for $690. That was with that Windows license. I was getting next to no replies on that, so I dropped the price by the cost of the Windows license plus a little bit more to $490. And then after that, then I started getting messages. In talking to these other guys who want stuff built, I think it turns out the sweet spot of the market for a budget gaming PC seems to be about $500, and it would be
Why
preferable
are
if
you
it had
calling that a
Windows
gaming
10.
machine?
Yeah, I advertised it as a budget AMD Ryzen gaming computer
Yeah, it is pretty.
because it's the Ryzen 3200G. It's got the Kingston HyperX, which is probably better than your average RAM.
And what
I
was
think it can
the
be better. And the
graphics?
video card is an AMD Radeon R9 380, which performance seems to be on par about with the GeForce 1050 Ti.
Oh yeah, because it's a 4 gig.
Yep, yeah, it's a 4 gig. I also have on the bench here for a future build. This isn't going to be as good, but it's still an option. This is an AMD R9 280, I believe, but it's only 3 gig.
I reckon you should get the R9 Fury
3 gig R9 280. Yeah, I'm
for $100. That's very cheap.
Well, the last offer was $100, so I'd have to offer higher. So I'd probably have to offer 110, but it's still very cheap. Anything up to like 150 for that is probably still very cheap because I did some performance comparisons, and it seems to be about similar to a 6 gig 1060. So that's not too bad.
I know, but the issue with those is you need a very big power supply.
Yes.
Because they are power hungry monsters.
May or may not have one of those coming later in the week.
That's alright then, because damn. Speaking from experience.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, yeah, because you had one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So once you come under the $500 price point, it seems that people are interested. So I think that's probably going to be our target. I'm just doing these as a hobby kind of thing because obviously we're not selling those as a business. That's a personal sale. And I just decided to do it on live stream for fun because I explained when I built it. I'd been planning to build it for months and just hadn't got there. So yeah, now it's done. Now hopefully it's going to be gone at about 7 o'clock tonight. So yeah, but I think from that experience, I'll be doing it again. I've just got to find stuff for it.
Nah, this would be too high end. I was going to say. Maybe when I upgrade, sell off a 3600X and a B450.
I'd probably be interested in the B450. I don't know about the 3600X.
Why not? She goes hard.
Yeah, I know, but
yeah, people won't put that as a budget.
No, that'd be a mid-range gaming computer. But I actually prefer for mine, because I'm thinking to replace mine or upgrade mine, I prefer the 7s.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at upgrading to.
And that's only because I'm doing the content creation stuff. So yeah, the 2 extra cores actually do me a world of good.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting either a 3700X or a 3800X.
Yeah.
One or the other.
Yeah. Well, wait until 4th gen comes out.
Yeah, but that means things will be expensive. Actually, no, because it means
stuff's arriving from Amazon next week.
Amazon?
Yeah. I'll talk to you about that after. But yeah, stuff's coming. It's good. Yeah. So yeah, if you're trying to sell budget gaming computers, under $500.
Wow. Yeah, I'm probably not going to get a 3800A.
How much are they?
Lots. 3800X is $669.
Okay, by comparison, look at what 2700Xs are selling for, and that will probably give you an idea of what a 3700X will sell for once the 4700X or whatever the comparison is for the 4th gen.
For some reason they didn't have a 3700.
No, they didn't. There's only a 3700X, I believe.
Yeah, but what I mean is Oh, they're out of stock. They're sold
Oh.
out.
Wait, is there a 3700?
Yeah, there's a 3700X.
Yeah, but is there a 3700?
No.
I didn't think so.
No.
See, I have a 1700, so I'm probably due for an upgrade then, because I'm going to be
Well and
3
truly.
generations behind.
We still haven't compared mine versus yours.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
I don't think so.
You want to do that now?
What do we
I'm
want to
keen.
render? How are we testing?
Cinebench.
Whilst everything else is running, let's do it.
Yep. Oops. Wrong one.
Ooh,
So,
I nearly just hung up on you. Again. Let's not do that again.
so Ryzen 5 3600X. There we go. Okay, so
Oh gosh, if that's going to be my score again, I'm going to get beaten down. Are we just doing multi or single as well?
multi. All right, wait. So do you know how to do this? Like how to share your screen? Or are you not going to do that?
I'll run it and then I'll share it afterwards.
Okay.
Unless
All
you
right.
want me to share it as I'm doing it. Because I can do that
I'm going to
too.
do that. I'm going to do
But
that just for the fun of it.
couldn't we only do one at a time?
No, that's what I was going to tell you what I do. What I'm doing is I am opening another version, like another session into the stream. So the same link.
Yeah.
But either in incognito mode or in another browser, and then share the screen from that.
I don't know how to do that, but okay. Wait, do both of us have to do that or just you?
If you want to share your screen while you do it live, both of us.
So I need to go open it up again in another link. Then how do I put it in incognito?
Private mode or incognito mode.
On the side.
So Control Shift N in Chrome.
Ah.
And I've set my name to Ryzen 7 1700. We haven't done this before.
No, let's see. So I want that one open. I don't need that one open. Allow. Wait, do I allow it to use my mic in that?
No.
Oh, no, it's already muted.
Okay, see?
So what did you say your name is? Oh,
Ryzen 7 1700.
Ryzen 5 3600.
All right, and then share the screen that you've got Cinebench open on, and then we'll do this. It's a bench off.
This one. Okay, I'm hearing myself twice.
You'll have to, you just have to put up with that until we finish it.
Okay, can you see mine now?
I can see the wrong screen, I think. Because I can see this, the screen that you've got StreamYard open on. Yep, something's there. Cinebench open on your other screen? Please hold while we have technical difficulties.
Screen share.
Oh, wait. We're
Oh, no,
currently
I got
experiencing technical difficulties. That's it. Please hold. Got it? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, what? Can we only do 3 at once? I could have sworn we've had 4 on here before.
I thought we could.
Hang on. What I'll do is I'll remove your picture. and then we can have all of it. Nope, that one, that one. Hang on. Oh, you can only do one screen share at once. That's what the problem is. All right, let's just run it. You ready? Set,
Yeah.
go.
Oh no, I have. Oh wait, no, because I clicked just one. It should just do one.
Yep, mine started. And yours has started. And mine's still going.
I have a feeling you're gonna beat me.
I don't know. I think it's pretty even. Oh, maybe
I'm just
not.
curious.
I think you're ahead.
I don't know how cool my computer is today. Because when mine's cool, I get a really good score.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure yours is ahead. Look at
Damn.
that. Yeah, you're ahead. You're definitely ahead. It's probably not the best way to be doing this, considering that we're
No.
both running live streams or 2 live stream sessions.
Yeah, both running 2 live stream sessions. Yeah. 2 live stream sessions. Dude, hearing myself is making my speech so hard.
Yep, it does that. So because I've run mine in a different browser, I was actually able to mute the other stream. Whoops.
Oh, how do you mute the browser?
In volume mixer. So if you right click your icon down the bottom for volume, like for the speakers, then you click volume mixer. But then if you do that, you probably won't be able to hear me either if you've got them both open in the same browser.
Oh, yeah, Nathan, I think I win.
Oh, yeah.
Wow,
Yours finished first. What'd you get?
Dude, that score is so bad.
I can't read it. What's it say? Mine's still finishing.
2,621. That is so bad. Look, my best on this was like 3,700 or something like
Mine's
that.
still going. Yours is well and truly done.
Well, there you go. You can see the difference from the one I did the other day. Whilst it was still hot, it was up here.
Yeah.
Which
So
was
what'd you get?
3,509
Oh,
compared
mine's
to
done.
2,601.
1,920.
Damn. Well, what's your old score?
My old score. Ah,
So it's the dark highlighted one.
2,387.
You must have had something going on in the background.
I have slow RAM.
Ah, that could be it. Because if you look at mine, underneath my old score
Yeah.
is 1700X, which got 3,455.
Hang on. I would like to.
It's like I want a rerun.
I want to introduce something else.
Oh no.
Let's see if I can do this. Just, for the fun of it. So I'll disconnect your screen share now.
I can just stop it.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I don't hear myself anymore.
So this is, basically Cinebench again. If I can...
just count down so I can do it at the same time.
Hang on a second. Share screen, that one. Just got to get it running first. All right. Come on, load.
Dude, that did worse than my 2600.
What, yours or mine?
Mine.
Oh, okay. All
Turns out
right.
it doesn't like having load on it.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Set.
Yep.
And go.
Yeah, yours is definitely slower, eh?
Seems like it.
I'm already chugging through, man. Whoa, what computer is that? You're
It's another
cheating.
one.
I know that's another one. What one's that? Is
It's
that
another one.
handles?
No. It's still
Oh
not going to
no.
be as good as yours.
I don't know, you've caught up.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I'm leveraging apparently 24 threads.
yeah, dude, you're beating me by the looks of it.
The other
Wait,
advantage
what?
too is there's
Hang on.
nothing else running on that machine at the moment.
It's running. Yours is like filling out weird.
Yeah, it's
Your
filling
squares are cute.
24.
Yeah. Actually, no, I still think I might beat you.
I can hear that ramping up from here too.
Oh, this is server.
Yeah. The only reason that was on was because a friend and I were talking earlier today about trying some stuff on servers. So I had this switched on and loaded up.
Did I beat him? Is that yours done?
Nah.
No.
Are you done?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm done. Oh, there you go. That's even a step up from before.
What'd you get?
So I'm still down a lot on points, but now I'm at 3,050. So that just from turning off one live stream and screen share, I gained
Yeah.
400 points.
That's huge.
But I'm still about 600 points down on my normal
So what'd you get?
scores. That was 3,050.
I'm on 2,554.
That's terrible.
For 24 threads, it really is. I want to see what the performance was for that. I didn't even max out. Oh, yes, it did. My bad.
It's like it didn't max. Oh, yeah, she didn't like that.
Yeah, over here. Really did.
But yeah, no, mine did well.
Uh,
And then I close everything and I gain another 500 points.
but yes.
That actually is still just below my overclock 2600.
What's that?
My overclock 2600 got 3056.
Oh, okay. Wait, how much RAM did I assign to this thing? $44 gig. Woo!
And I still decimated you.
Well, RAM's not going to affect Cinebench because Cinebench is
true.
CPU intensive. For those of you who just missed that, or you have no idea what the heck is going on, I just fired up our server over here and ran Cinebench on that in a virtual machine. If you don't know
And
what a
what
virtual
Nathan's
machine
failing
is,
to
then
tell you is that he got beat down by Jacob's computer.
yeah. Well, this was a $200 computer, so I'm not really surprised.
No, I mean both though.
Oh yeah.
But again,
you time for an
you
upgrade.
do have more going on in the background anyway. Like I'm
Oh
pretty
yeah.
sure if we were to turn everything off,
Man, Photoshop's still open.
if we would close everything and just have me and you just go head to head, I
Yeah.
reckon we'd be a lot closer.
Probably, yeah.
Because those 2 extra cores and because is it 8 core 16 thread?
Yes.
Yeah, that would help a lot.
Um.
Because like I said, I'm pretty much on par with the 1700X.
Yeah.
With the 3600X.
Let me see. I think I actually have a photo of what I got in Cinebench before. Cinebench Ryzen 7 1700 2856.
And my best run. So do you have your what's it called as well? Your single core.
No,
So
I don't usually bother with that.
my best run on my 3600X
Where's the other one?
was 3714.
Yeah,
Again, not overclocked or anything like that.
yeah.
And my best single core score was 498, which
It's not
was
bad.
solid. Which was better than Josiah's 3700X.
Yeah. The 2600 in our other computer, so the one that we affectionately refer to as handles, got 2649.
That's not bad.
Yeah. So 2649. This one, the best one was 2856. So it's ahead of the 2600, but it still doesn't beat the 3600X.
I just realized I have done better than the 3714.
Yeah.
When I overclocked this at one stage, I got 3725, but my single core points went down.
Ah.
And
Well,
Josiah's
that sucks.
his single core is actually 1 point above mine.
Oh, okay.
So
Interesting.
cheers. But his CPU score decimates mine. Like he's 1,000 points ahead with the 3700X. So yeah, that hurts. And his computer's
Just
probably about a quarter of the size of mine.
That's the killer.
Yeah.
We're way over time now. We're 7 minutes over time. So I think we should probably call it quits for today. Show notes. I'm guessing we're going to push that last big topic till tomorrow now again.
Yeah.
So that's okay. That's fine. That's probably fine. But yeah, okay. So look, like I said, we're doing these tech happy hour live streams, answering your tech questions, 5 p.m. weekdays for the rest of the month of May, and they are 100% free of charge. Ask us your tech questions and we'll answer them, and that will be all very, very good. But look, help us to help you. So, and help others, really. Just help us spread the word. So if you've watched this, if this was helpful to you, if you think this will be helpful to someone else, or basically if you know another human being who uses technology, which is pretty much any human being, please share this with them, and hopefully we can help them, and you can help us to help them, and the whole world will go round and round and round. And that's pretty much it. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow from 5 p.m. You can send us your questions. There is no such thing as a dumb question, because you've got to get answers to your questions somewhere, so you might as well come get them from us, right?
And I'm pretty good at dumb answers too.
Fair enough. You can find any of our contact details at www.thedotmail.com/contact. You can find all our social media profiles, my phone number. Please don't call me in the middle of the night, because I leave my phone in another room anyway and you won't get a hold of me. But yeah, you can ask those there. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you again same time tomorrow. I'm going to have to get some more drinks because
we might not see you. We'll see your comments.
It's effectively the same thing. We'll see your digital representation, hopefully.
Okay.
Thanks. Bye.
See you.